Men's testosterone levels have dropped 50% in the last 50 years, which is absolutely crazy. You currently have the testosterone that your granddad has. It is a modern epidemic. Men's testosterone is lower than ever before, and it is why everyone is becoming so soft and feminine. And you're probably doing these 10 things without even realizing that they are significantly damaging your testosterone. And these are 10 things that I teach against inside of my program, the High Testosterone Blueprint. And I'm going to give them to you today in this video. Starting off is you're sleeping sub 7 hours a night. Sleep is how you produce testosterone. Your testosterone is produced overnight. Therefore, if you get less sleep, you're going to produce less testosterone. Even one night of bad sleep reduces your testosterone the next day by about 10 to 15%. This is proven in studies time and time again. You have to get good sleep. If you want to recover well and have high testosterone, sleep is an absolute non-negotiable. If you want to optimize your sleep, I've got so many free videos on how to get crazy good sleep, so you can go and check them out after this video. And number 2 is you have high body fat percentage. And if you're 20% plus body fat, you're going to have lower testosterone, because what your body does when you've got too high of a body fat percentage is it converts testosterone into estrogen. And estrogen is the primary female sex hormone. And if you have high estrogen, you're going to have feminine features. So you need to reduce your body fat percentage to get really optimally between 10 and 15%. And how do you do that? You spend a long enough period of time in a calorie deficit, and it's as simple as that. Number 3 is chronic stress. If you're stressed all the time, you're going to have elevated cortisol. Cortisol is the body's primary stress hormone. And when cortisol is up, testosterone goes down. So you need to reduce your stress, whether this is through walking, taking breaks off social media, meditating, a bit of heat or cold exposure, maybe 2 or 3 times a week can work as well. There's a lot of things you can do, but whatever it is, you need to get your stress down, because cortisol literally captures testosterone, and when it's high, you cannot have high testosterone. And that's what brings me on to my next point. Number 5 is chronic scrolling. If you are hammering Reels or TikTok and just getting cheap dopamine hits constantly, just scrolling like that passively, mindlessly, just consuming garbage, you are going to have low testosterone, because you are frying your brain, you are completely frying your dopamine receptors. And what kind of man just lies there and just scrolls passively? It's loser behavior. You need to be out, going for your mission, trying to build a better life for you and your family. Ditch the chronic scrolling. It's frying your brain and it's killing your testosterone. Number 5 is avoiding sun. The sun is the world's life force. You need it for vitamin D, and vitamin D is needed for the production of testosterone. Go out and get 30 to 60 minutes of sun every single day. If you avoid the sun and think it's bad for you, that is soy boy behavior. Go out and get sun, midday sun every single day, and get 5 to 10 minutes in the morning as well. Number 6 is you drink a lot of alcohol. Alcohol is estrogenic. It stops you from losing fat. It literally puts fat loss on hold because your body wants to get rid of the alcohol. There's microplastics in beer. There are so many things wrong with it. It messes with your sleep. It messes with your recovery. It messes with your muscle growth. It is all round just going to be horrendous for your testosterone. I'm not saying you should never drink ever. I drink every 1 to 2 months minimum, because every single week it's just completely destroying your goals if you're trying to become healthier. So you just want to keep it to an absolute minimum, or get rid of it fully if you want to. If you don't drink at all, fantastic. Number 7 is you don't lift. You need to lift. You are a man. You want to be strong. You need to get yourself in the gym. You don't have to be a gym bro. I don't even consider myself a gym bro. I'm just someone who trains, because why would you not want to see your physical potential and be in the best shape and feel the best that you possibly can? Lift heavy weights. It can literally be 2 to 3 times a week. I go in the gym about 4 or 5 times a week and do some cardio in and around that. I'm normally anywhere from 6 to 10 sessions of training a week, but that's because I love it so much. You don't have to do it that often. 2 to 3 times a week. And number 8 is you're very sedentary. And what I really mean by this is you're not really walking or doing enough steps in the day. Walking is incredibly good for your health. It's incredibly good for fat loss. It's such an easy way to burn extra calories and just improve your overall cardiovascular health. Just by going out and walking, daily movement is so important and will do wonders for your health. And anything that does wonders for your health usually does wonders for your testosterone as well. Walking, doing list cardio, low intensity, steady state, walking for 30 to 60 minutes a day, doing 8 to 10,000 steps total, is going to help your testosterone. It's going to help fat loss and other things as well. Number 9 is constant snacking on complete shit. Seriously, How do you expect to have any decent testosterone levels when you're just consistently spiking your insulin and filling your mouth with garbage? I don't really eat processed foods at all. If you want to eat them, you feel like you need them, keep them to a minimum. But realistically, on this channel, we're looking for savages. We're looking for people who want to completely remove all of this, and they just want the information. They want the complete roadmap to fix their life. And that is what I give you on this channel: how to feel your best. It's not how to lose a bit of fat, how to build muscle and, you know, get results. It's about feeling incredible, because that is exactly what I've learned to feel as well. And that brings me on to number 10, not consuming fat. Fat is needed to produce hormones. You need cholesterol and you need saturated fat for your body to be able to synthesize hormones and testosterone. Fat, monounsaturated and saturated fat, is not going to give you a heart attack. That is an old and poorly done study that is not true. A processed and sedentary lifestyle is going to give you a heart attack. What you need to start doing, I eat 150 grams of fat a day, and I'm very lean and I'm very healthy and have very good cardiovascular health. You will start to feel incredible when you eat fat, because it's got loads of micronutrients. You want to eat in the form of red meat, eggs, olive oil, avocado oil, coconut oil. I eat nuts every now and again with some Greek yogurt, kefir, stuff like that is going to make you feel insanely good. This is what drives my performance in terms of how I just feel day to day. If you're not consuming fat, that is a low testosterone activity. Start getting more fat in your diet from whole foods. Obviously, I don't mean fat going and eating McDonald's. I mean fat whole foods. Everything I say, anything I suggest you to eat, it will always be whole foods. But those are 10 things that men do that completely wreck their testosterone. So stop sleeping for less than 7 hours a night. Try and get 8 hours of high quality sleep. Reduce your body fat percentage to ideally 10 to 15%. Reduce your stress. Stop scrolling social media all the time. Stop avoiding the sun. Minimize your alcohol consumption. Lift weights 2 or 3 times a week. Walk more. Stop being so sedentary. Stop snacking and consume more healthy fats in your diet. But if you do the inverse of all of these 10 things, you will naturally increase your testosterone. And that is exactly what I teach men to do in my program, which you'll find in the description below, the High Testosterone Blueprint, helping guys get into that 600 to 1000 nanogram per deciliter range. But I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you found some value from it, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.